Welcome to the Success Journey Show. Let's travel together through the lives of individuals on the road to success.
Hey, what's going on, travelers? It is Ricky Ventures and Marlon Madden, and we are with you again for another episode, not just a regular episode. Come on now. This is episode number 100 for the Success Journey Show, man. And Marlon, co-host, is here with us today. Marlon, what's good, bro? How you doing today, man? 100.
Man,
what's going on, dude?
100. A century.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A century. Our show is a century. We did a century in this piece. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy. Consistency is the key, and you're gonna hear us say consistency a lot, because a lot of people that do podcasting, when we started it, they probably only did 15 shows and they're not here. Some did only 50, they're not here. 100 shows is a testament. And when we say 100, that's only because we've aired 100, but we've done more. And Ricky will always tell you we've done more than 100 because we did a lot of different tidbits and stuff in the middle of that. So we're just excited that and you'll always hear me say this. If it was a lot of people, when they see, oh, your show is doing well, you see our new starting is real nice and everything, and everybody's like, oh man, you guys make some money off of this thing. Like, no, we don't. If we not the kind that you think is it would deem to go 100 shows, and we are very happy to be still in this space where we're bringing this content to people, for 100 shows.
Listen, man, I was thinking about the 100 shows, and Marlon talked about the consistency, but this is kind of how we were raised. We were raised to consistently provide programming for individuals, more so in the church structure every single week. Talk about different aspects of life, talk about development, things of that nature. And so we're here at 100, and it's like, wow, we did 100, but at the same time, it's like, we're doing what we do. We're doing what we do. And we want to pause just for a second, just to thank you guys for being a part of this journey with us, because, man, if there was no one listening on the other end, there would be no Success Journey Show, right?
Correct.
So, man, we're constantly going to be tweaking the content, constantly going to be improving, trying to provide more and more value to our listeners out there. And we want to thank you all for just supporting us this far. Man, there's so much more to come. We'll talk about a couple of different things that we have coming up in the immediate future. But man, we're on a ride. We're on a journey. We've learned a lot over the last 2 years. This show has gone through the pandemic. This show has gone through, us relocating. So many different stories that we've had.
Different stories. Your wife, you can't forget your wife.
Yeah. My wife, she's going through the battle with cancer right now. By the way, she's doing well. We're in the stages of chemo now, so appreciate all the prayers and the well wishes and things of that nature. She's holding in there strong. So
we're gonna have to have her on once.
Oh
yeah.
We're
gonna have to have her on, because she brings it a lot. She's shown her day-to-day activity, and I think that's good. I know it's good for a lot of other people that's going through this kind of thing, because a lot of times when people go through cancer, any kind of illness, their motivation just goes down. Her just showing that and showing the strength and everything like that, sometimes to her own detriment, showing too much, we know what we're talking about, that it causes her put in her harm's way. But we're gonna have to have her on, man, just to talk about the journey and her mindset and stuff like that.
Yeah. The real man. I'm glad you mentioned that, because really that's really what we're doing here on this show, and we'll reiterate it. You see the highlights, you see the cameras and the flashes and the awards and the Oscars, all the glamour out there. But a lot of times you don't see the behind the scenes journey to that location. And we truly believe that it's in the journey that you find success, not in the destination. And It's like a false thing that you are going after. You're like, is there's this thing like, oh, success, success, success. You know, what does that look like? Because for those that are on this journey, we all know that once you obtain one level, there's always going to be something else.
Correct.
Always going to be something. Yeah, and biblically, we talk about the aspect of from glory to glory,
Glory.
right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
There's an infinite amount, and you get to one level, you're like, oh man, I'm here, I've arrived. There's like, nah, there's another level of glory, and that's the same thing that's in our lives. You get to that point of success, and you get to that point, and it's like, oh, I achieved that. Okay, what's the next thing I got to do, or how do I turn
Correct.
around and help somebody else get to where I am? So, man, we really enjoy all your support. Really enjoy the feedback, the reviews, all that good stuff, man. This has been an amazing journey so far, man. Amazing
Yeah.
journey.
Marin Jordan, hey, right now, if you're listening, you're on YouTube and you think you're like, man, I really rock with the Success Journey Show, give us a thumbs up. Hit
Yeah,
that thumbs up button. Like, subscribe if you're on other platforms, or leave a review if you're just listening audio on whatever platform that you use to listen to your podcast. Once again, you can find us on the successjourneyshow.com. That is our website. Success Journey Show on Facebook and Instagram, success_show for Twitter, and on YouTube, the Success Journey Show. We want you guys to all flood the YouTube. We like the other platforms, but want to flood you guys to the YouTube because of the visual, and we're trying to grow that platform, right? We're trying to grow that platform, guys. Just go there, like, subscribe. The algorithms matter. I know. I can't believe I'm saying it, but the algorithms matter. Ricky and I are not the big. We know how to use social media, but we're not gonna post every day and do all this kind of stuff. But the algorithms matter. So if you could go on YouTube and like us, subscribe to our channel, we'll definitely be appreciative.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So our travelers, man, you guys are here with us, and we're at that 100 episode mile marker, and it's like, what's going on? What's going on with Success Journey Show? What's coming next? We have some exciting news to share with you today. Something that we've been working on, talking about for a long time, and we're just really excited to, bring you guys on this journey with us. We've been saying it for a while. We want to bring you guys on some of the journeys that we're going on and what we're doing, be transparent in those areas. And we want to share one with you guys today. There are a few more that we're working on that we will release later. So stay tuned for that. But go ahead, Marlon, why don't you share the one for today and the new endeavor that we are embarking
Yes.
on, man, as Success Journey Show LLC.
Yes. Hey, check it out. So as you know, Rick and I, we're not tied at the hip in the sense of we do have our separate lives. Meaning Ricky, engineer, doing great things at Hopkins, working with venture capitalists, and even starting up. We'll talk about that too as we tied into this. How to license a product and everything like that. Ricky's over there doing that. Me, Marine Corps. I've been doing. I have my own business, but we said, listen, we've been talking about success in a journey, and we want to take you on a real journey that Ricky and I together as the show is a journey, but we want to show you a business venture that we're going to be taking on together. And that business venture, we're going to be buying our first property together, or as a Success Journey Show, and bringing you through the process of purchasing all the way to rehab to the model that we're going to be using in order to sustain this endeavor that we're doing. It's going to be real fun, and we just want to live and actually show you what we've been preaching. We just don't want to tell you, hey, start something new, do this, do that, do this, do that, and then be like some people that on social media that just say, and then when you really talk to them, then they're only regurgitating something they read out of a book or they heard somebody else doing. So that's basically what we are doing today.
Yeah. No, it's exciting, man. I'm really excited about it. Now, this is Marlon's wheelhouse. He's been doing it for some time. He introduced me to it last year. I started dabbling into it a very little bit with him. And I tell you, I'm at a point in life where it's like, not only do you want to show the journey, but it's like you start looking at on my journey where I am right now, what breadcrumbs, or what structure am I leaving in place for, even for not just for the listeners, which is great, that's why we're here, but for my family as well. For my
Yes.
kids, what are they seeing? What can they learn? Um, there's so many different models out there for success, and so many different pathways that you can take. We'll talk about some of that a little later as we bring some educational components to this whole thing in this journey. But you got to find that path that's for you. That's going to help you propel and push your family forward, and leave that legacy, man. So, man, I'm extremely excited about it. Looking forward to it.
Yes.
Anxious to get into it. But listen, guys, we want to bring you guys along this journey with us. Hold us accountable. If you don't see a post about it, like, hey, I thought you guys were going to talk about the project. Hey, remind us. I mean, but we're going to be on it. But if you want to see more, let us know so we can keep you guys in the loop. But also, we share with you guys. You got something else, Marlon? You want to share on that?
No, in sense of the what we're talking about there, our first, listen, what we're gonna do. We're trying to generate some funds, and we're not gonna be shy about it. All right, we're telling you guys we're trying to generate some funds. So check this out. What you'll be seeing the first we're gonna do kind of like a separate kind of episode for that, to show what we've been doing. Don't worry about that. That's not a bomb. That's my other computer going on. All right. So what we're gonna be showing you is the first episode. We're gonna show you some of the tidbits of the property and everything, and everything. But if you want to follow this journey, we want you to go on Patreon. We'll be putting out our Patreon, and then you just have to subscribe on the Patreon to see those episodes. Those will be the bonus episodes that we'll be giving you guys, that you guys will be seeing, and we'll be actually talking about how we did the deal, the structure of the deal, so that you can replicate the structure to go ahead and purchase a property for yourself. Yeah. So the first one we're going to show you, that like a quick little run through, but the in-depth we're going to show you on Patreon. Just look out for that. Yeah. We'll put our Patreon up and tell you where you could go and subscribe to our Patreon.
Absolutely. We realize, man, how much of a blessing we can be through this platform to people in the communities. We have the structure in place to bring episodes to you guys every single week, and we ask and say, how can we expand this? And we said, hey, we need to ask help from our supporters. There are charities out here that we support, and we want to continue to help them. The charity that we are sponsoring, our number one charity that we're sponsoring, they provide food to those that are in need. Last year they did 40,000 meals. They served 40,000 meals, guys. I didn't say 40. I didn't say 400. I didn't say 4,000. 40,000 meals. Right, and they're looking to expand and offer more services to even more people. So we say, what, we have to support something like that. How can we use our voice? How can we use our platform? How can we use our influence to go and help support them, build it up so that they can serve double that amount, triple that amount? There's so many people that are in need. We're talking about people that lost jobs during this pandemic. We're talking about people finances not being in the best place. We're talking about people, all these different things where people are in need. How can we now help push that forward and support that? So, yep, man, I tell you, like I said, organically, Marlon and I have been really just pulling this together over the last few years. It's been great listening to the stories of all these people that are like us, that are going through their journey. But we say, how can we take that and magnify that even more, so that that we can take you on a journey that we're going on, the ups and downs, the twists and turns, the emotional ties that go with it. And also, how can we now turn around and support other people in our community that they don't have that hope because they can't even find their next food or plate of food or whatever it may be to eat. So yeah, guys, man, we're doing it. And also to support that too, we also, if you go on our website now, the successjourneyshow.com, we have our merchandise that is there. It is, is uploaded. We showed you guys a few weeks ago our bags that we have ready for you guys. These are computer bags. All those boxes right there, Marlon has there. We want to see every single episode. I want to see one of those boxes removed. Oh man. Yeah, every episode, man, we should see one less box over there, man, for you from you guys support.
Right.
So if you want to support us, and note the proceeds, a percentage of these proceeds will be going to the charity. Tell me the charity again, Marlon.
On the Prince William County Foundation.
Yeah.
Dr. Gaddis, she was on our show. I forgot what episode. I want to say, I'm thinking 82. I don't know why I'm thinking 82. Ricky will correct me on that. He's the man that we monitored everything, keep me right, fact checking me, you know what I'm saying? So I want to say it's episode 82. I don't know. Or 72. One of those two.
Let's see.
Let's see. She military. She's also a cancer survivor.
80. Yep.
80.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm close enough. 80.
Yeah,
I was trying to use my memory.
Yeah.
80, right? So she's a cancer survivor, had the same situation that Nicole's been in, and she was military, did her time, retired, and after the military, you know, we're in the NCR where you can make a lot of money once you get out of the military. But she said, I am going to try to give back to the community, and I'm going to feed the community. So she has been doing that, and I jumped on board, and I'm just so happy to be on board. Over 40,000 meals, families fed last year, and really trying to step it up. Now we need to build it because we want to do more of a community center where people could come and learn tech, learn all these different things. So, but the building is $5 million. Might sound a lot to us, but you know, there's probably somebody that's going to hear us one day that says, you need 5 mil, that's it? Hey, got you. And just send us 5 mil. So we're trying to raise money for that. So some of the proceeds is going to that. And of course, to fund the Success Journey Show, the subscriptions we have to do, things we have to do that we're
absolutely. So everyone, for those that are on YouTube, for those that are on any other platform right now, you might want to jump over to YouTube to see this. So if you go to our website, right? And on our website, you'll see this first pop up here. Join the Success Journey Squad. Put your name on this list. You want to be in tune with what's coming up. Stay tuned with just weekly updates, newsletters, and things of that nature. So fill out that information for us. But then you go on our website, you go to shop, and on shop, you'll see, boom, the bags here. We have different colors. We have the brown and gray. We have the black. We have the blue, man. They're here for you guys. $49.95. Please, man, like I said, these proceeds will be going to help the charities that are in the area and help push our platform even more across the world. This is not going to be, I will tell you this, this is not going to be going into mine and Marlon's pocket. There's money off of this.
Not at all.
This is complete giving back and expanding this platform. So listen, guys, go support us, check us out, and so we can expand. We can expand our offering to the world.
We gotta use that more often. Share the screen, and it's
we got it.
Like I'm in a show, like, hey, screen 1, screen 2. We gotta say something. We gotta just say something like that, just to make it feel like we're going. Hey, go to screen 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to feel like we're official. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. This team right here, Ricky and I, and of course we have to thank our families too because they're very supportive.
Yes.
When we first started, we were traveling and stuff like that. Pandemic kind of slowed us down, but our family, we have to thank them also. But our team here, we know our strengths and weaknesses, and because we know our strengths and weaknesses, we work together and come together as
rely on each other.
Rely on each other in order to get things pushing, man. If it wasn't for Rick, you wouldn't see our faces on the screen or even hear our voices because I would have to figure out how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'd figure it out, but it wouldn't be as clean as Ricky be getting it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people ask, oh, who does your production? Ricky.
Yeah. I tell you, and likewise, you know, with Marlon, he pushes the envelope, man. He'll take more risks than I would, or I see as risks than I normally would. But he says like, all right, man, let's roll with it. Let's make it happen. Let's form something. So listen, we are, man, excited not only to work together, because we've been working together for the last 20 something years, almost 25 years now. And it's been nothing but a blessing for both of our lives, man. Like he said, mention our family. You know, also want to shout out my mom. She called me the other day, you know, and in the morning say, hey, I listened to the podcast. You know, it felt good, man. I know people out there supporting and listening. So
mom did too with social media too. I was like, Sister Ventures, she on social media, man. Brother Ventures, if somebody had to pay me $1 million right now to find Brother Ventures on social media,
Man,
I'm
you won't even be able to find him online, man. He's like,
no.
he prides himself in that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
it's man, we're looking forward to the summer ahead, getting back out there, showing some more live footage of interviews, going to sites, going to meet some of the people in person that we interviewed.
Correct. Correct.
Man, there's so many things that we're looking forward to do, and we want you to be along this journey with us. Listen, guys, remember the success is not in the destination. It's in the journey. Success is
Right.
not in the destination. It's in the journey. So embrace the journey, love the journey, fall in love with the highs and low. Man, I want to shout out also another person, Kinesia Byfield Genus. She was
Yes.
on our show. I'm not even going to try to attempt to remember what episode she was on, but earlier on we had her story, and when she went through her tragic accident, but then also how she tried to set up different things for her family, so that our family can be in a better position in life. Her and her husband, Donovan. That backstory, we tried to get him on, but at the time it didn't work out yet. So don't worry, it's coming.
It's coming. We have that.
Up.
I know that's something that people want.
Yeah. We're brewing it up.
But him and Gray Martin.
Yeah, Gray Martin. Yeah, him and Gray Martin. Listen, those names are gonna become very familiar to you guys soon. But yeah, she sent Nicole and I. Well, shout out to her, man. She's been there 100%. All the other people that have been there to support Nicole, and all the gifts and love, flowers, cards, calls, all those things, man. It really has lifted her spirits, kept her in a great space. But I shout out Kinesia because she sent us a package, sent one for Nicole, and Nicole handed me something today. Said, "Hey, Kinesia wanted both of us to have this," and it was a bracelet right here. And I usually don't wear bracelets, but I said, when I saw the message on this thing, it says, "God is greater than our highs and lows." Man, that right there, man, brings so much life to me right now. God is greater than our highs and lows, man. So, man, we want to encourage you. Just highs and lows are inevitable in everyone's life, but know that God is greater. So
yes,
man, like I said, we're excited. I don't know what else to say, Marlon. We're excited to keep pushing this episode 100. Let's keep pressing. Let's keep making this thing work. Follow us, share our episodes with people.
Please
get them along this thing.
Share, Rick. I want to tell you, we're going to be real. I want you to share this thing, because what's happening is that people are like calling us and that, yo, man, I really enjoyed that episode. That episode uplifted me. Did this for me. Did that for me. Oh man, I like this. I like that. But you didn't share it. So we know our demographic, because we do analytics, and our demographic tell us we're hitting those people that are from 24 to 23 to 27 more than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys understand how social media works, understand how to get it out to the masses. You don't share it, it doesn't go into the airwaves as much. It stays into a little tunnel. But if you share it, it starts forking out to different places. So we need you guys, if you think whatever episode, I'm not saying you got to share every episode, but the episode that did something for you, because we want you to be authentic. And if it did something for you, share that episode, because it might have an impact on somebody else that's in your circle that looks at your social media. And we want to flood the airwaves of social media with some positivity instead of all this negativity or just looking at celebrities' lives.
Absolutely. I want you to scroll through and see other people on the journey with you. I want you to scroll through and listen to people that are going through it, similar to yourself. And I want you to dream and aspire to be like people. Yeah, it's great to have your role models and things of that nature, but we want to see you start winning, in your life, to where you're more interested in scrolling through your bank account. You're more interested in scrolling through your job offers. You're more interested in scrolling through the pictures of you and your family on your phone versus going on Instagram, social media, all those different things, and living vicariously through other people's lives, man. We want to turn this around. This is your time to claim your life back. This is your time to really realize your success, enjoy your journey, and just, man, have the best life that that's there for you. Is your life. It's your life. you know,
Yeah.
and it's time for you to start living it. So listen, man, we can keep going on, but I have to use the bathroom, so we got to cut this thing off. I'll be honest with you guys, man. Listen, man, I've been drinking so much water, man. I've been chucking down. You can't even see it on this thing. I've been chucking down these things, man.
Smart water. He got the
these
smart water on there.
waters. Yeah, man. I'm
That
trying to improve.
That boy's the Diddy. Smart water.
trying to increase my IQ, right? Yeah. So we will see you guys. Would you? I use a spraying preacher. Yeah.
Spray water.
Let's check it out. Listen, we'll see you guys next week, the same time, same place. Our episode 101 is going to be phenomenal next week.
Oh, man.
You do not want to miss it with Elena Grant. Sorry for mispronouncing your name, Elena Grant. You do not want to miss that. She's going to break down some things around mental health, things of that nature, child psychology, all that good stuff, man. It is phenomenal conversation and catching back up with her after many years. So listen, we'll see you guys next week at the same time, same place. Thank you for joining us today at the Success Journey Show. Everyone have a good one. Peace.
You've been listening to the Success Journey Show, where your dreams, drive, determination, and diligence are the foundation to success. For more information, check out thesuccessjourneyshow.com. The Journey Squad is here helping you to your destination.